In this video, I will be talking about Human Inference Learning Outcome 6. A paradox is something that on the surface seems contradictory. Paradoxes help to reveal underlying truth underneath the surface of what appears to be strange. So what is meant by Simpson's paradox? Well, it demonstrates what kinds of problems result from combining data from several groups. Simpson paradox is when you combine all the groups together and look at the data in a collective form. The relationship that is noticed before may reverse itself. This is most often due to lurking variables that have not been considered, but sometimes it is due to the numerical values of the data. For example, if we are trying to decide which surgeon we want to have perform a particular operation, and we look at two different surgeon statistics, we can see that surgeon A had 95 patients out of 100 survive surgery for a rate of 95%. We can also see that surgeon B had 72 patients out of 80 survive surgery for a rate of 90%. One can assume that surgeon A is the one to choose, but that isn't always true. The hospital could have considered two different types of surgeries, but then lumped all the data together to report on each of its surgeons. Not all the surgeries were equal. Some were considered high-risk emergency surgeries, while others were more of a routine nature that had to be scheduled in advance. Of the 100 patients that surgeon A treated, 50 were high risk, of which 3 died. Of the other 50 were considered routine, and of these, 2 died. This means that for a routine surgery, a patient treated by surgeon A has a 96% survival rate. Now, as we look more carefully at the data for surgeon B and find out that of 80 patients, 40 were high risk, of which 7 died. The other 40 were routine and only 1 died. This means that a patient has a 97.5 survival rate for a routine surgery with surgeon A. So now, when we are deciding which surgeon seems better, we can see that surgeon B is actually the better surgeon for routine surgeries. However, if we look at all the surgeries together, we can see that surgeon A is better. So in this case, the lurking variable would be the type of surgery.